I still think Wanpa is the harder player to beat for like not the two of them, right? Like I have an easier time taking games off Rudolph than I have taking games off of Wanpa.
Interesting.
I think there's a lot of players who are like that because I don't even know if there's casual results in which Scherzo or Wanpa has lost to other folks.
Oop. I got the Google notification.
I'm in, so we have Scherzo on the right and Butz on the left.
The opposite. Scherzo on the left.
Yeah, I actually don't know my left from my left, so this might be. Either way, the last Brazilian player versus the last Mexican player alive, fighting for the right to take on the Argentinians in losers finals and potentially grand finals.
Actually, Juanpa is listed as from Brazil now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I know in Fight he's there for school. So in Fight it'll say Brazil, but every time I've ever mentioned him being from Brazil, he corrects me.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, he is Argentinian pride. Oh no, Scherzo getting really caught up.
Hopefully
not paying for it. Butz is gonna be way ahead on quota here though.
Yeah, especially since he made such better use of that power up too.
Yeah, wow.
That's a 60 orb swing.
Yeah, Scherzo's gonna die to pressure there. At that point, you just have to get desperate and you like shoot to 2-chain them or something. When you look and you're 60 behind, no chance you're coming back from that after that late in the game.
Alright, let's see if
I've actually seen players like, I think it's Templanza, I've played them, and if you get that far ahead on quota, they just stop moving.
I can't win, there's no way to win, might as well just let it end.
Yeah, just get your hands like a 10-second chest. Maybe
oh yeah, Scherzo's a little stuck right now.
Yeah, he's close, but he didn't have anything to clear that was going to be worthwhile. Right, Butz looking poised to take game 1 here. I know you talked a little bit before about how, like, when you send, like 4 lines with Magician, it gets, like, really, your board gets out of whack. And I don't know if it's just, like, the way Butz plays, or he's, like, intentionally doing so. Oh, he did the full clear on Scherzo's side. He did the trick. He's going to speed it up. Yeah, that was interesting. But I think the way Butz just happens to play Magician really lends to him sending those 4 chains that interrupt your board.
Yeah.
It's close, yeah. Butz taking game 1. On fire.
Yeah, if Butz doesn't see like a good chain match to make, or like a good big clear to make, he's very comfortable immediately doing like 2-3 chains in a row just to send some like really obnoxious garbage all at once. All right.
High Priestess yet today?
Here's our first High Priestess match of the day, actually.
Which is weird, because normally she's super common.
Yeah, we saw like 6 Hangman matches and no High Priestess, and I'm freaking out.
Yeah, even when I beat Rudolph earlier, he didn't take me here. This is normally his counterpick.
High Priestess, the final straight lines in the back character that we hadn't seen yet.
Yeah. And the one closest to the top of the tier list besides Spoon, correct?
Yeah, I put her in almost the same tier as Magician, maybe a tiny bit stronger.
Yeah.
In terms of pressure. I think going in blind, she's harder to deal with than Magician, but once you learn how to deal with the pattern, it's about the same.
Yeah. I just think, like, if somebody's really optimizing and you're only getting the Spires, you just don't have a lot to work with in the way that Magician at least gives you something.
Yeah.
It's a different strategy for her than it is for Magician, in my opinion, on how you can clear those backlines, though. Wow, Butz really just on fire. So Magician, when you want to go for, like, the backline clears, you want to keep the very edges of your board clear. For High Priestess, I found the opposite. Like, the row you want to, or the column you want to keep clear on High Priestess is the very middle column. Is going to give you the best shot to clear those back lines easily.
Yep. The middle column is the one that sends the least garbage. A little bit of an inefficient use of that rainbow orb from Buzz.
Yeah, I didn't see.
He only cleared like 3 red orbs with it. Yeah, and I think Scherzo made much better use of it, and it gave him like a 20 quota lead.
Scherzo did a great job there, just keeping the middle of his board clear to get those flat back lines. You can see it here, he's already dug it out.
Oh, he did the trick! Unfortunately, it's going to be a little slow this time.
So long, yeah.
But it immediately gives him some flat line clear, so... Oh, almost capable.
Stacked up so much trash in the time that was clearing. Alright, but we've called him the king of Money Puzzle. Is he ready to coronate himself as the prince of Magical Drop?
Alright. Taking one more step up the tier list to Moon.
Butz is pretty comfortable on all the high tiers, so...
Yeah.
He's waiting. I think he was trying to save that for Ice, and Scherzo did not give him the opportunity to dupe that orb.
Unfortunately, Scherzo just ran out of board space.
Yeah.
A little bit of mismanagement. Not able to reorganize quite as well as you would have hoped. Scherzo, really good management on his colors, just having exactly what he needs, where he needs it, when he needs it.
Feel a lot of that mash move squeaking come out of his side.
Yeah, Scherzo is probably our most prolific mash mover. When he kicks it into overdrive, I'm pretty sure when he kicks it into overdrive, nobody moves as fast as Scherzo does.
No, yeah, he's definitely grooving. Okay. Scherzo fighting back here.
Yeah, very clean play that round, and the round before on Moon.
Counter pick looking effective so far.
This is not an easy pattern to deal with, and Scherzo is making it look very manageable.
He's got the green there, okay.
Well, saving that extra match to give him a little bit more time to make sure he can get the flat line clear.
Butz is very close to quota here, though.
And that's it for
you gotta stop.
The 3 match.
Oh my God.
Butz is 1 short.
Yeah, oh man. It's as close as you could get right there.
Not a lot of death coming out today.
No, I think this is gonna be Father Strength, yeah.
I think you were our only death pick.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw an Emperor. But
we saw 2 Emperors, but only 1 death. Oh man, and they're immediately going for the quota strats on Father Strength. That's so scary. It's like an acknowledgement that their opponent is strong enough to go to quota on this character.
Yeah. If the person starts pulling up on Father Strength, I just lay down and die. Yeah, you're never gonna dupe that Rainbow Orb on this character, so just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
The other thought there is, like, if you don't think they're close to making it to quota, you hold it for, like, a panic moment. But I think they both went for it, so...
Even holding out bothers me. Oh no, misdrop from Scherzo's side.
Yeah.
Unable to shuffle those orbs out of the way.
Ooh, he pulls up and sees one, and I think Butz saw him get one, and then also pulled up more. Because he stopped pulling up, and then he started doing it again. You kind of have to keep an eye on your opponent's board at the opening, just to see if they're pulling up further than you, if they do end up getting a power orb.
Yeah,
Butz one round away!
Scherzo barely hanging on now.
Oh no, he's just gonna die. Yeah.
He's just gonna die. Yeah.
He's gonna die, and Butz is gonna win. Wow.
And Butz even had the Rainbow Orb on deck, too, so...